Hey, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. It's been a while since I've done a show. I went on vacation. Yeah, I needed it. But it was a family outing up in the mountains. Did a lot of hiking. Worked on some of my personal goals, which include hiking on the Appalachian Trail and getting healthy. But as I did it, I reflected a lot of things. There was lots of bears out there, big scary bears, and it made me think about the workplace, what we deal with every day. And I wanted to talk about that. And in conjunction to the mastermind that I offer, we are doing the mastermind. I'm going to start off this weekend with the first group. If you would like to join us, let me know. Send me a note. You can sign up. Just do the half-hour discussion with me so I can talk about it, make sure it's what you want to do, and then what's required and everything. I did send a note out to everyone on my mailing list. If you join the mailing list, you get a newsletter, but you also get free access to our Slack channel, which is another avenue. We're going to talk about all that today in the show, but I want to talk about, there's scary bears out there, and you don't have to go on the journey yourself. There's people to talk to and everything, and scary. Even your goals can be scary. How are you going to achieve your goals? What are you going to do? And today's 10x Tuesday, 2-for-1 Tuesday, which I like to call it, getting double your outcome by what you're doing. And sometimes sharing that with a mastermind can be very helpful, whether you do it with mine or somebody else's or whatever. But ours is centered around an agile thought process, achieving goals, which I think is important and key to these things. So I want to talk about that today and talk a little bit about my journeys up in the mountains. And I'll probably share different things that we've seen as we went hiking through the mountains of the Great Smoky National Forest. So it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. Here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way so you can bring more value to your customers without working so hard. Bring that value to the customers, right? And enjoy it along the way. It was a combination of everything. Sometimes the journey is very fun. So what do we see? Lots of bears. Went putt golfing, and there was a bear on the golf course. I went to go check it out. Yep, there was a bear. We took off. My family said, my wife and kids, never seen you move so fast. Well, yeah, there's a bear walking towards me like he's hungry. And then my son and I hiking up in the hills. Of course, my wife and daughter are way past when my son's younger, and we're hiking along the trail, and we see a bear. It was nice having someone. He's like, dude, what's wrong? Let's go back down. I'm like, no, just relax. We're good. We had bear spray. I bought bear spray. Caught lots of crud for getting the bear spray from my wife, but I'm happy I had that as a little safety device. But the bear went away. But I want to talk about on the journey. Sometimes it's nice having someone to talk to. And one of the things is the mastermind. So I do offer a mastermind, and I'm offering something just to get it going and again for the next 6 months. We're offering it for 5 to 10 people. Join maybe 1 or 2 groups where we talk about our goals. What do we want to achieve? How do we get achieved there? Just like my son and I standing on the trail in the middle of nowhere, nobody else there, and there's a bear, right? Big, scary bear on the trail. My son's like, oh my God, Dad, there's a bear. And I'm like, and you can see it. And what I learned about, there's a lot of scary bears out there. There's a lot of people like on a Scrum team or on trying to transform an organization or whatever. They could be scary and daunting. Changing your career, scary, daunting, like a bear, right? I mean, seriously, a bear. And sometimes it's nice to have people to talk things through, talk through the goals, what we're seeing along our journey. And on the hiking path, it was some beautiful, beautiful scenery. And I'll talk about that later in another episode. And just enjoying the travels and the decisions and walking along. And be honest with you, it was interesting, just like in life in your career, and you're at the peak of the Appalachian Trail, and one side goes down like the side of the mountain, the other side goes down the other side, and you're walking right at the top along the edge of the mountain. And then you see bear poop. And you go, oh yeah, there's bears along here. That's scary. But one of the nice things about the mastermind would offer and is the ability to talk those things through, Share with other people going on a similar journey. Did they buy bear spray before? Maybe it's a good thing. I recommend doing it. Problem is you can't take it on an airplane, so I gave it to a friend and said, here's free $50 bear spray. But it's always, having those conversations when people talking things out as you see those big scary bears. Maybe they're managers, maybe it's a company, maybe it's some person that says they know everything about ads already and they don't need you, right? How do you deal with that? What do you do with, or maybe it's your goal. Do I want to get a new certificate? Do I want to get a new job? On that journey, they're scary bears along the way. And it's nice to talk to other people in the mastermind to help you walk through and voice out those decisions. Like when my son and I were standing on the trail and there's the bear, real bear. He's like, oh, we should hang. I'm like, no, and we were talking a little bit what we should do. Just let's give him some space and we'll keep an eye on him and hopefully he'll go down the hill, which he did eventually. And then as he went down, I was making sure he wasn't coming behind us to attack us from behind, but he was fine. And then we kept going on our journey up to the waterfall, and seeing the waterfall at the end was a very beautiful thing, a reward for our long hike. But those are the kind of things the mastermind is. How do you do it? What do you deal with? How do you deal with it? What do you do? And he's like, Dad, can I have the bear spray? I'm like, no, I don't want you shooting yourself in the face with the bear spray. All the bear spray were good. And it was a fun journey, though. Problem, he was fixated on bears the whole way. As soon as he saw that bear, he's like, bear, bear, bear. I'm like, it's okay, keep going. We're good. I don't see any bears. Confirm. We're in a good shape. We're in a good direction. And that's one of the benefits of the mastermind. And I wanted to share that with you because this is our 2-for-1 10x day on Tuesday here on the show. And sometimes you just need that group of people because I'll be honest with you, other people don't understand your goals, nor what we do in the agile world, maybe not in business world. I mean, they have their own business, their own family goals or life goals, or their different position, different place. They may not understand where you want to achieve in your life. Sometimes it's nice. The mastermind are similar people. When I put these together, are in a similar journey. They want to achieve more in the agile world. They want to achieve more in their career. Maybe it's personal. Like in my case, I want to hike more Appalachian Trail and get healthy, right? One of my goals would be able to hike the Appalachian Trails, so I need to get healthy to do it. So there's some personal goals in there too. And we've all been on these journeys. So we're more than happy to help people like, you do this, what are you doing? And encourage each other along the way. So I wanted to offer that to you, as I'm not charging for it, by the way. So like up to 10 people, if you get in. I got a couple people that joined up. I wanted to offer that when I came back from vacation, just because I wanted to get more people and to get the flow going, the practice going. One of the things when I hiked the trail is I learned how hard it was to hike. And sometimes you just got to do things, get you warmed up for the bigger journey ahead. So that's why I'm offering the free mastermind if you want to join us. I'm gonna thank you. And the other thing I have is and I'm offering this because reflecting on the trail, I wouldn't want to be on the trail by myself, right? It's scary, right? It was nice, even though my son's a little guy, he's only 11, but it was nice having someone to talk to and did you see the bear? Did you see the bear? When you see bear, we saw bear track or bear poop on the trail. Scary thing. What are you doing together on your journey? And to achieve those journeys, we also have our Slack channel. If you join the newsletter, so on the website, 5ammestorscrum.com, you'll see two things. One, you'll see joining the newsletter. If you join the newsletter, you can get free access to our Slack channel. So I invite people to join the Slack channel if they want. Small group. So if you have questions, because I had some people ask me some questions while I was on vacation. I said, well, why don't you send it up to the Slack channel while I'm not there? Maybe you get some other people. And I follow up on the Slack channel. Like I'm back now. So I'm going to go on the Slack channel, see if there's any questions anybody had or anything while I was away. But also gives you more perspectives on answers or solutions. So if you join the newsletter, You get free access to the Slack channel if you choose. I don't automatically put people into the Slack channel because they join the newsletter. They have to opt in. And when I send the newsletters out, there's usually an invite for joining the Slack channel as well. But you get that to talk about it, talk about the journey, share with other ones, questions you may have. Hey, I did this. What do you think? Or hey, I'm encountering this with a very obstinate team player or something, or non-team player. Or maybe I want to propose something to my management. What have you all done when you wanted to transform? What have you all done when something's not working? Got any insights, any thoughts? People that have been on the journey before are more than happy to share. You'd be amazed how much they're willing to share. And it's a nice thing. So if you don't want to do the mastermind, you can feel free to join the Slack channel via the newsletter. It's free. All these things I'm giving you are free. One I want to practice, one I want to get going for myself because I have goals myself. So I like having a team to talk about my agile goals and where I want to go too. So it pushes me along as well as other people. And then in the future, probably going to charge for it. So now's a chance to try it out, see if you like it. And who knows, I offer things as we go. A lot of times I offer for veterans to join just because I want to help them through their transition in their careers as well. Anyway, think about the bears. Think about joining masterminds. Think about getting groups of people. It's tough to talk to friends or spouses or acquaintances or relations because they may not understand Agile. I know every time I talk to my father, what's Agile? What's this? Or my kids don't. They kind of know. They listen to it, but they don't really understand. And sometimes when you go in the transform organization, the reason why they hire because they don't understand either. So it's sometimes nice to have someone to talk to about your goals from a career perspective, from an Agile perspective, from a coaching perspective, from a life perspective, to other people that are in business that are trying to motivate themselves and grow in their career, right? So I wanted to offer that today in today's show because, like I said, it is 10X Tuesday or 2-for-1 Tuesday, depending on how you want to talk about it. But from an Agile perspective, you're welcome to join up to 10 people for this round of mastermind groups. If I get 10, I'll probably have 2 different groups just to keep the conversation and we share. It's pretty fun. But think about the bears. Sometimes it's scary and sometimes it's nice to have someone ask a question. Hey, I encountered this. What do you think? Or you can message me on the Slack channel versus LinkedIn, which kind of gets kind of crowded. But on the Slack channel, I know it's me. So if you have questions, go on the Slack channel or join our Slack channel first via the newsletter and send me a question. If you have questions or thoughts or concern, more than happy to help where we can. And with that, I want to wish you the best. It's nice to be back. To be honest, I was having a tough time to get started again. It's like, I got to start getting, but you know what? I'm happy it did, And sometimes that mastermind is that little kick in the butt that we all need to get going again, to encourage our career, to get excited about what we're doing and things like that. So I'm going to wish you the best and happy scrumming and see you again soon. Take care, everyone, and bye.